Hello YouTube, my name is Alston and I make YouTube videos for people that are just getting started with affiliate marketing, passive income, and making money online. Subscribe to my channel to get the latest tips and information on how to successfully become an affiliate marketer. Today and every Sunday is actually a little bit different. I provide motivation for myself as well as you, the viewer or listener, so feel free to tag along as I provide this week's motivation. This week I'm going to talk about just showing up. Oftentimes, one of the issues that we find, or the reasons why we can't find success or consistent success, is because we're not consistently showing up. We're showing up once in a while, we're showing up once in a week, and we're not finding the success because we're not showing up. When you're starting a business, and this can be applied to anything, this can be applied to going to school, this can be applied to starting a business, this could be applied to relationships. Just show up. The most successful people in the world are successful because they were there. Think about when you, here's a great example. I graduated from college with my first bachelor's degree in 2006. Normally, and this will happen if you've been to school or maybe this happened to you, there is a high attrition rate after the first semester. So there's what I call one and done. There's a number of students that attend the first semester, they're freshmen, and then they're gone after the first semester. The reason why they don't come back is because they didn't show up to class. If you show up to class, you're automatically going to get, not automatically, it's highly likely that you're going to get at least a C or a C minus. To get your undergraduate degree, in most degrees, the exception is the STEM degrees, just showing up will earn you a C because you're letting the teacher know, you're letting the school know that you are willing to put forth the effort. Now, in order to get an A or a B, you need to put a little bit more effort over and above that. But if you're honest with yourself, and if you've gone to higher education and even high school, if you just show up on time, 10 minutes early, and you're there consistently, you're going to show the teacher, the instructor, the principal, whomever it is, that you're carrying just enough to go to class. That is half the battle. People are willing to work with you if you just show up. People see that you're making an effort. People are seeing that you're trying. All you have to do is show up. People are willing to go as far or even a little bit further than what you're willing to go yourself. So going back to that school analogy, like I said, freshman year, in fact, a lot of schools will overbook freshman year because they know kids aren't going to show up to class and eventually drop out. So think about that. There are a number of reasons why students don't make it to the second semester, but the underlying reason is they don't show up to class. If for whatever reason you show up every day or you show up every class session and you're not doing well, the teacher's at least going to pull you aside and say, hey, you need to do a little bit better, put forth some effort just to make your grades. Now, the only caveat to this may be if you're going to a larger school. I personally went to a small school, so you had kind of a relationship with the teacher. If you don't have a relationship with your teacher or an instructor, you will have that relationship with an advisor. Someone is going to pull you aside and say, you're showing up to class, this is what you need to do to pass. C's, believe it or not, do get degrees. And the degree, regardless of what you think of it, does separate you from a ton of other people that don't have degrees. And so earning a degree shows people that you have the ability to show up consistently. And that's why college graduates get jobs, because they have demonstrated that they're willing to show up when they have more responsibility over a long period of time, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, depending on your degree and how often you showed up. But the reason why people like to see a degree and even job experience holding the same job for 3 years, 2 years, is because it demonstrates that you have shown up consistently. Now, once you get to work and you've shown that you have the ability to show up, people are going to work within your strengths and weaknesses. If you're not good at your job, people are more willing to help you get better because you're there. Just being there is, again, half the battle. So take that into whatever industry, whatever you're struggling with. Part of the issue is the ability to just show up. Again, you can apply this to your current job, your next job. If you're looking to launch an online business, show up online, be present, and be available. If you, for example, with YouTube videos, if someone comments, show up, be there, and be available. Respond to the comment. If it's a negative comment, respond to the comment. I'm sorry you feel that way, or what can I do to make it better? Believe it or not, even negative comments can help you. People may not be able to effectively communicate their negative thoughts or feelings about a topic, but it can help you. If you agree or disagree so far with what I've said, comment below. If you disagree, I'll respond and say, what what can I do, or how do you think that I could have done it better? But again, regardless of the business type, just show up, and that's half the battle. You can always learn and develop new skills on the fly, but you can't learn and develop new skills if you're not there. So again, the goal for today, or the goal for this week, the motto for this week, the motivation for this week is just to show up, regardless of what it is. If you don't know what you're doing, I don't know what I'm doing with this YouTube thing, just show up. I've posted a new video every single day since May 1st. In fact, I think I've done 8 videos a week for most of this time. I'm here. People will find me on accident. Some people will like me because I'm here. Other people won't like me. That's fine. That's how life is. Nothing is absolute. Nothing is 100%. So if you just show up, you'll find a way. It'll work. Obviously, I'll have to do some work to get a little bit better at what I'm doing, whether it's YouTube, whether it's affiliate marketing, whether it's starting another online business or blogging or some of the other things that I'm into. But showing up is at least 50% of the battle. I can get better at YouTube by making more YouTube videos. People can't get better at YouTube if they don't make any YouTube videos. Very rarely does anyone ever come in, make one YouTube video, become an instant star, get 1,000 likes and 4,000 hours of watch time, and start getting paid from YouTube. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way in real life. You can't just shoot one jump shot and all of a sudden be the best player in the world. You have to show up at practice every single day. In fact, you should show up early, but you have to show up at practice every single day and make an incremental change. Today I want to get better with my defensive slides. Today I want to get better with jumping off the right foot when I'm doing a layup. If you work on getting better when you show up, you're automatically going to get better. Again, this applies to anything and everything. Just show up. Try it for 1 week. If you don't get better just by showing up, then tell me I'm wrong. Reply in the comments and say, Alston, you were wrong. I showed up every day and I never got better. I didn't get better at whatever I was doing. And we can take a look at it and we can figure out what it was, or where you failed, or some of the shortcomings that occurred that you didn't get better. But the theme for this week is just to show up. Show up at a job that you're not good at. Show up at a job that you hate. Show up anywhere and everywhere consistently for 1 week. If I tell you I'm going to post a YouTube video every day at 9 a.m., you're going to check back at 9 a.m. every single day, and you're going to call me out because this video isn't actually going to be posted at 9 a.m. It's 8:10 right now. It'll probably take about an hour for the video to export. At the earliest, it'll be available at about 9:30, which is dramatically different than all of my other videos. If you look at every video that I've posted since May 1st, 9 a.m. every single day. They've been on various topics, but I've shown up every day at 9 a.m. I've set that expectation for myself, and I've set that expectation for YouTube and the people that have subscribed, and even the watchers, the viewers of this channel. So the model, the goal, the theme for this week is just to show up. If you're doing blog posts, show up, write a blog post on your schedule. I've created a YouTube video on how often you should create blog posts. But again, the theme is to just show up. You can apply this to anything and everything. It works. It's that simple. Show up. You'll find a way to get better. You'll accidentally get better. And you'll just be better for it. Think about any person that's been successful. Think about baseball players, movie stars, actors, actresses. If your favorite actor is, let's say, Samuel L. Jackson, he wasn't Samuel L. Jackson in his first movie. He was just some guy who showed up. There are thousands and millions of stories out there how someone was walking down the street and they just happened to be there and something great happened. Apply this. My favorite phrase that I've created is, even the lottery ticket winner had to get out of bed. He just showed up. He or she just showed up. That person got out of bed, put on some pajama pants or whatever they were wearing, maybe put on some shoes, some slippers, whatever it is, got in their car or walked or biked, went to a convenience store, gas station, whatever they did. They put down their money, got the ticket, went home. The next day, a few days later, they saw that they won $1 billion because they just showed up. The person that did not go to the convenience store to buy that lottery ticket didn't show up, didn't win. He didn't even give himself to win. You have to show up to give yourself a chance to win. And that's really it. Make sure that if you agree, you disagree, comment below. Obviously, when you show up, there are little things that you can do to get better. But half the battle, I guarantee it. Everything that I have done, everything that I've been successful in, it's been basically because I've showed up. I've shown up 15 minutes early usually, and I'm mentally prepared to do whatever it is that I'm supposed to do. That's what's going to set you apart from 65% of the population. You just showed up. So make sure that you like, subscribe. If this video about a little bit about motivation has helped you out. Like I said, normally I make YouTube videos about affiliate marketing, passive income, making money online, but I like to provide myself with a little bit of motivation to keep going, keep creating these videos every week. So once again, this is Alston, and thanks for watching.